Okay, thank you. Eliza, can you just talk through that match and also just what made her a tough opponent tonight?
Well, I think she played very consistent. Also, tried to play aggressive, but I mean, she had everything under control. I felt like I needed to do a little bit more. But actually, the games were pretty close, but still, I couldn't finish it out, so the score is a little bit uneven. But I mean, I didn't really play a bad match. It was just not good enough today. She played really well, no mistakes. I mean, her serve was working. Like she came really into the match with her serve, so it was very difficult to find solutions.
Yeah, she was on fire tonight, and you were continuing though to battle through, point by point, trying to get back into that match right up until the end. Those two match point saves were pretty incredible. But what were the different solutions that you were trying, and what do you think maybe if you could have executed better would have changed things, or is it just too good?
Well, on one hand, I think just she played too good today. I try to find solutions, but I think um, I couldn't make her like in trouble. I think she was pretty, confident, but also pretty comfortable on court. And even if she was running, she still hit the balls, and she was not reaching. So I couldn't, get her into that reach. I tried to come to the net, that didn't work. So I tried to find solutions, attack her second serve, but still, I wouldn't say it wasn't my day because I think I didn't do anything really wrong. I think she just did everything right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go to Cindy from the New York Times. Cindy, you're live.
Thank you. Well done, Elise, on a fine tournament. I'm wondering how difficult it will be for you to now turn around, head right back to Europe, and adjust to the red clay.
Yeah, it will be a difficult one. But, tournaments are back, so I can't complain. I played the quarterfinals of a Grand Slam, so I tried to look at it as a positive thing, and it's the only thing I can do. She was just too good today, I would say. Maybe, one level ahead of me. But yeah, it's going to be a difficult switch, but it's going to be a worth it switch, and I'm going to try to do everything I can to be ready for that day.
What do you have to do, especially now that Roland Garros has switched to the fall and the balls will be not quite as heavy and the surface will be a little bit different? What do you have to do?
I think it's a mental game. Tennis is definitely a mental game, but also physically, just be ready for those long matches. The sliding is back. I played in Prague. I played in Palermo, so I know a little bit already how I can move on clay. How I do have to adjust from, I played clay to hardcore, but now from hard to clay, I can still remember a little bit how it was. So yeah, I think just yeah, I have to be physically ready, but also, with the jet lag and everything, it will be a bit difficult.
And lastly, if I could just one more to all of your international colleagues who chose not to come here. One, do you think they have a little bit of an advantage, or do you wish you could have said to them, you made a mistake not playing the US Open?
It's everybody's opinion, and I respect everybody if they come or not. But I'm glad that I came. US Open and everything they had to do to make us feel safe with the suites or with everything else. I just felt really safe also at the hotel, so I can't complain, and I'm really happy that tennis is back.
Thank you, Cindy. Courtney has a follow-up, so let's go to Courtney for a follow-up. Courtney?
Eliza, I think it was Palermo where you said, if there's a tournament in a week, I'm going to be playing it. I'm just happy tennis is back. And that's what you did. And you had incredible success both on clay and on the hard. What do you take out of this whole swing going back to Europe? And do you leave New York, demoralized because of the loss? Or do you leave New York with the mindset of, I played a great tournament, too good, and I'm in a good position for clay, which I'm very good on?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think the second thing, Palermo just I wasn't ready yet. But if you look back, I mean, if today you would say that I played the finals, I played the semifinals and the quarterfinals of a Grand Slam, I would sign for that definitely. So I just, today it was just it was just a no, but I just tried to remember what I did right. And I think that's the most important thing, because in tennis you have to move on from one day to another. And this is in the past, and Rome is in the future. So I try to focus on that already.